everyone, welcome to my channel, How to Say Things Right. Well, my dog's right here, so I'll just have to start talking, even if he's here. So I created this channel in 2013, and yes, it's 2020, so I have some explaining to do. Well, back in the day, I thought I should share some of my knowledge, some of the skills I learned as I worked in customer service. I also worked in sales, so I've sold everything from insurance to books to real estate to novelties. But see, it was always in service that I was involved. And you know, when you're in the service industry, you definitely need to have some people skills. And I thought that it's very important to be able to share the good things that I've learned through the years, like saying something positive when things are not really going so well. Or, you know, some people can come to you and are just really feeling so low. Of course, you can't use all those cheerful interjections when they're doing that, right? But at least you can make it less painful. Well, what I'm going to do with this channel is probably down the road, I'm just going to share actual experiences and let you know how I handled the situation, how I tackled the conversation, how I de escalated a serious issue, right? It's Mental Health Month next month. Light Up Purple is coming. Although for me, every week is Mental Health Week. And when we're talking about mental health, we're talking about kindness, compassion. And that means using the right words, choosing your words. I remember back in the day, a long, long time ago, I was at one of the beauty contests. I was one of the mentors. And you know, beauty contests are pageants where you need to make sure every girl is motivated. Every girl has a very high morale and high self-esteem. The last thing you want to do is take them down. So one girl came to me and you know, they prepared for the pageant. I'm sure they did that. She came to me and said, "Please let me know if I look good." And you know, they're asking you for feedback and you want to be as honest as possible, right? But you don't want to harm them. So she comes to me and says, "How do I look?" She wore this beautiful moss green colored gown, and she's beautiful. You know, when she came to me, I said, "You know what? It doesn't even matter what you wear." I told her, "You are outstanding. You are beautiful." See, I noticed that she would look good in a brighter shade a brighter shade of orange or coral. So I told her, "That dress looks very good on you. You have such beautiful skin tone. You're going to be out there talking to judges. I want you to not have to worry about how you look. And the best shade of color that would bring that light in you is coral or a deep yellow. Do you have something like that?" Well, true enough, she had this, you know, you have to have all these dresses ready. So I saw the colors that she brought, and she did have this floral, deep coral, pinkish kind of dress. And I said, "You know what, why don't you try that?" And when she tried it, she just glowed. Her color just glowed so naturally. And I told her, "Look in the mirror. Now let me ask you, because you look so good in both. Now, where do you think you will shine better?" And she goes, "I think I like the pink one." There you go. Go for it. I agree. So you see, I got to be able to tell her that she would look better in another dress. But you know what? She would have looked good any other way. So you see, the way a person is going to act or feel depends very much on how someone talks to her. There are many ways to say no. There are many ways to disagree. But there will always be one accepted method to do so. Do it the right way. Say positive things before giving feedback. And when you're giving feedback, make it motivational. Make it an incentive for them to go like, "Oh yes, you're right. Oh yes, I think this is better. It's always this is good and this is better. That's when you're talking about motivating someone. That's when you can say that you have actually contributed to the positive development of someone's outlook. Think positive, and when you do so, that's when you say things right. So there you go. That's the first episode. A little bit, probably a little bit, very, very impromptu for sure. But I think this is how I want my channel to run. I want to run it very naturally, in a very candid manner, because I think that that's the best way for us to get to know each other. That's the best way for us to share what we have in our hearts and in our thoughts. Anything that comes spontaneously is usually the natural thing. And also, as they say, if they ask you a question, the first thing that comes to mind is always the real answer. It may not be the right answer for others, but it may be something that's actually true to you. So, thanks for joining me in this very first episode. I hope you loved meeting my dog. His name is Gizmo. He's 3 years old. He's been here all throughout the time when I was preparing for this shoot, so I thought he deserved a little reward. So maybe he'll join me again next time. But then, until then, you take care, be kind, be compassionate, and remember, we all have the ability to say the right things. Bye for now.